Returning to Baldur's Gate 3, where last we left off, we were in the lair of Eileen the Hag. She ran through the fireplace into her dungeonous area. We walked through an ethereal, immaterial wall, eventually. And now we're in this sort of crazy catacomb descent. But there's all kinds of explosive, toxic gas and obstacles to our progress. Among the obstacles being my clumsiness with the keyboard mouse controls and the game in general. So I guess we'll probably start today by seeing if we can't, through some means, brute force, clever tactics, magic, items, somehow, trickery, figure out how to get down to where the fight is. So I did go down there with one character to do a recon mission, knowing that I would die and reload. So we know that there's a fight down there with the hag. So with that, let's continue the adventures of Dilsnick. Auntie Ethel the hag. Who's sort of like this weird necromancer who traps people in state of eternal like death and rebirth, and punishes them and tortures them. It's really horrible. She's really bad. Really bad news. All right, I haven't played since Thursday, so it's going to take a little bit of remembering as well. So do we have stuff of, what is this? Noxious fumes? Noxious is poison, I imagine. Wrong? Let's look at our scrolls. These are not anti-poison scrolls. We did have some antidotes, but those I don't think are protecting against. I don't think those have any preventive measures. Basic poison. Elixirs. I guess elixirs are defensive. Maybe not necessarily. Drow poison. Antidote. Potion of speed. Antidote. Elixir of resist poison. Until long rest. Can I craft these? Can I make more? You last until long rest, which is pretty good, actually. How do we even do the alchemy?
Better be cautious.
No. How do I engage with alchemy? Inventory equipment? Alchemy. Ah. Hopefully it's drawing from everyone's inventory. Elixirs. Resistance fire. I haven't learned it yet. But I only have the one, and I can't make more. Sublimates. This gets complicated. Vitriols. So I don't think that's going to be our approach. I can make some more potions, just sort of heal myself. I have a bunch, but I mean I could use it just to... If I'm brute forcing, I can just use those to recover my health after we go through. Okay. Now, what's the actual most effective path to get down there? Do we go down the ladder? The high road and the low road, right? So that's just one pile of toxic funk. That might be hard to tell, but I think we might be able to do it just with the one exposure. Maybe there's another one down here. Can't quite see far enough. There's another one down here. But one will get us over here and all that stuff. So let's see what's going on. Let's try to do that. And I guess I will, on myself, drink the elixir. Drink it. Drink. Resist that poison. Poison damage is halved for magical or non-magical. I hope it actually is poison. Alright, so we're all separated. Save it. And we will just walk. Just walk into the noxious fumes. Blow up hugely. I'm on fire. So let's do turn-based mode so I can try to heal myself. Do I have water? I remember you asked me if I had water. Previously.
These boots have seen everything.
It blew up again? Why did it blow up again? Oh, because I'm on fire? Alright, I'm no longer on fire. That was costly. Reminder that Lae'zel has really good jumping. Misty Step. I don't think we have Misty Step. I have a bonus to my jump as well. I have +5 jump. I wish there was, I mean, the water thing, what makes me curious is there a way I can, like, neutralize? Neutralize.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
What would water look like? I don't think I have water. Spellbook. Water. Create or destroy water. I even have an open spell slot, apparently. That, if I'm reading that correctly. Wait, that was this one. Wait, where did it go? What happened? Where did it go? What? These are what I have equipped. Blue House action spells. Spell book. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Let's see what happens when I create water. Gale has Misty Step unequipped. Misty Step. Surrounded by solar mist, you teleport to an unoccupied space you can see. And does this mean I also have an empty slot? Why does everyone have an empty slot right now? Are we charmed or something? Did I level up and not choose an extra spell for everybody? Shadowheart can also create water. If that ends up being useful. Thanks for the pointers. So now we experiment.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Create water. Select variant. Create, destroy. Level 2. Permanent. It extinguishes exposed flames and forms a water surface. This one's permanent. Affects a larger area at higher levels. Last 4 turns, this one's permanent. Nothing. Well, I guess only Gale has Misty Step.
Lovely day.
And that water turned out to be useless. Go equip something else, maybe? Cure wounds, healing word. 5 to 12. Oh, I already had that. Gust of wind. Clears all clouds. Clears all clouds. Try that. Just clear those clouds.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Clouds, not fumes. Alright, I'm gonna reload the save because I want to get my spells back. You brought up water before when Ethel was fighting. Yeah, I saw that when the cage was on fire. So that could still be useful there. But I was also trying to see if some of these elements could be used to negate the poison. Like in Divinity Original Sin 2, I believe you throw fire at it and then it's over. I wonder if this has something to do with it. Can I know more about this? Purulent bulb? I targeted? Did that do anything? Not to the fumes. Symbiotic entity. Divinity Original Sin 2 has been kicking your ass. You think you're finally getting to a part in Act 2 where you're not woefully underleveled everywhere you go. I heard that the Fort Joy, the first island, is like the hardest part of the game. So at least some people will say that. Ugh. Okay. Let's try Gale's thing. Mistwalker. Or did I save it without that equipped? Misty Foot. Oh, and you get water. Trying to see if any of these other things could somehow impact the poison. Flame Blade. Or do I just have to take the lumps? Well, that's super useful.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Part of me is telling me, like, I shouldn't even be trying this right now. That's two of us.
No time to dally.
Shadowheart, what can you do? I guess let's just go walk through the noxious fumes. Nauseating fumes? Noxious. Oh, the ladder blew up. The ladder caught fire and blew up. That further complicates things. Lazel, how far can you jump? Oh wait, oh no, Lazel. No, no! How come sometimes I click on the portrait, nothing happens?
Will be done.
For big jumps.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Sure are. So the three of us are okay, making some progress. Shadowheart's just gonna have to tank it, but she's pretty tanky. Moonbeam for Shadowheart?
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Moonbeam? Why doesn't any of them look like a moonbeam? Oh, for my druid. Okay, so there's nothing to do with oh, this one, moonbeam. 2 to 20. It's not prepared, so I can get rid of flame sword for moonbeam in there. I think Shadowheart's just gonna have to run through here.
I must keep going.
Oh, she didn't blow up. She actually did fine. She did pretty good there. But where to now? Oh, there's a knotted... Alright, we'll stick with Shadowheart. I'm saving every step of the way here. You're dashing. The knotted roots.
Trap.
Still alive. Good. Heal up. Now Bazel,
It will be done.
I'd prefer if she could just jump. But it's a descent, so I don't think she can jump down. I think she's gonna have to hustle for it too. At least everyone's got dash. I mean, I don't think that actually makes us faster. Makes it so we can travel further in one turn.
An efficient path.
Okay. Trap down there. Alright, Bazel, jump down. I'm gonna take damage because I suck at jump. I can't jump down. I'll take the 2 HP. I want to see if I can disarm that
Take heed.
flower. There we go.
I see a trap.
Trap. It's a peculiar flower. Huh. Astral knowledge, dexterity. That's just a skill I have? Do it. Accept the damage and jump to where Gale and Dilsnick are. Well, I thought it wouldn't hurt to approach different ways, but we get the whole band back together. They're up here. They're gonna still. They still have to make their way down through this shit. I thought we were gonna sort of meet up down here. Because now I can go without taking any damage. I can get all the way. I'm curious about whether it's worth. These things are worth paying any attention to. Meet up down there. Yep. What are you doing? What are you doing? I wanted just to shoot it again. I guess I had to select the weapon again. I wonder. Yeah, no worries, Doctor. Alright, Shadow Fart.
Let's get on with it.
Let's do exactly that then.
This way.
Okay, save. Now, our other friends who are up here.
Let's get going. Moving in.
Perception failed. That means that I can't disarm them. What about Gale? Walk over here. What? Aiden from online. Thank you for the follow. And hello. Perception successful.
More dangerous than I thought.
Now either of us can disarm them, so that's useful. Welcome to the stream. It's my first time playing anything Dungeons and Dragons related. Well done, dice. Well, hit. Let's use inspiration. Smokey. Smokey from Twitch back in the day? Smokey who? Do I know you? I think I know you. You used to stream? Okay. And your name was different though. Was it just Smokey? There was something about your name. I think I know who you are. It's been a few years. How you doing? Been years. Hope you're doing alright. Smoke King. Smoke King. That's right, that's right. Well, it's good to see you, man. Welcome to the future. Rolling 22s. Are you still streaming these days? Alright, inch my way down here. Now, I have some pretty good hops, too.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, no! Oh, I didn't get impacted. We're rolling. I'm enjoying it. I mean, at the very beginning, I guess I'm like 30-something hours in, but it took a long time even just to get to this level of basic competence, if you can even call it that. But my unfamiliarity with it all and just how new and different it is from other games I've played, it keeps it interesting. So there's like, I never quite know what I'm doing. I have no idea what is the best course of action. I don't know what the possibilities are, what spells I don't have, what the utility is of a bunch of things. There's all these weird systems about like spell slots and long rests and short rests and all this, like, I don't know. It's interesting. But I'm still in the first act, very early in the game. Yeah, it's fun. Interesting. It's different. I hear it gets way difficult in the later acts, and I just wonder, am I gonna learn enough by the time I get there to be stand a fighting chance?
You have my attention.
But I have had a fair bit of help from chat. A few people have not been spoiling like story bits, but they help me understand some basic game mechanics that I'm just completely oblivious to. Like, for example, I was recommended to use this one, Misty Step. I can go to anywhere I can see. Skip all this poison. Alright, so now we have characters with no spell slots. I think we want to do a long rest here and recharge everyone's stuff. I know
So that's progress.
from recon that there's a serious battle down there. We'll do a long rest. You cannot fast travel right now. Yeah, I haven't had any D&D knowledge, and chat is sort of helping me. I mean, I've seen... And I've played role-playing games, but not like this. Yeah, and I after my like second or third stream, I succumbed to the vastly superior and more efficient keyboard and mouse input method. I can do a short rest, but I don't even know all these things. So I'm going in there with my main character without any level 1 spells. Can I somehow restore spell slots? Is there something I can do to restore spell slots? This guy, Gale, had something like that, right? Replenish spell slots while out of combat. Can I use it on someone else? Well, let's use it. Cover 1 spell slot, cover 2 spell slots. I can only use it on myself, but that's still good. Why didn't it? Why don't I? Why didn't it recover too? Why didn't it recover? Did I misunderstand that? How come it didn't? It's still showing 2 missing. How come I didn't recover any? Am I misunderstanding that?
Girl Action
I
2.
recovered a single level 2
Says,
spot.
Part of the reason your map is red is because you are in an area that you cannot fast travel
Okay,
in.
cool. I was wondering about that. Didn't understand what the user interface was trying to tell me. Illithid powers button. Oh. Oh, yes, yes. Alright, well, we can't long rest. I guess I'll do a short rest. Alright, so that healed us a little bit.
Battle awaits.
It was Auntie Ethel. Ethel, right? I think it was Ethel. Alright, so she's gonna initiate conversation when we get down here. I want us all to creep.
You've got the wrong man.
We're all creeping. We're all gonna go down alone. Don't step into the... Don't step... Why do you... I guess we have to take a tiny step into the poison. Walk down. Up.
Right away.
Little step into poison, of course.
Roads will get dirty. I've got a long road ahead.
Brother.
Softer than a whisper.
I can jump. Jumping. Crouch.
That's a friendly looking shadow. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
This whispering's making me uncomfortable. Do I want to know the other reason for the red? Sure. Welcome back, Dr. Faustus. There's effectively no penalty for long resting as much as you want. Rarely it will advance a quest, but any quests that are time sensitive should be obvious, like active fire or something. Like an active fire. As long as you've been stockpiling enough food, you should be long resting freely. I am long resting pretty frequently, but I'm not allowed to from this cave. but I do appreciate the input. I don't quite understand like an active fire or something. I know sometimes the characters will have a exclamation mark over their heads, but I've been talking to them a great deal. We're chatting a lot.
Eager for battle.
We're chatting.
Without delay.
Don't stand in the fumes. Crouch.
Unseen.
Crouch.
Unseen.
Why?
What am I to do?
You're gonna come
Need
here.
to keep going.
Nope, stop. You're gonna come here. You're gonna jump to avoid the poison. And you're gonna right there. All right, we are past the poison. Now I sort of wanted to separate us out, if possible, so we can divide and conquer, not all get caught by like a single spell kind of thing. I mean, a dungeon is the other reason. Okay. All right, and I have no idea if I'm well equipped, under equipped, OP for this fight. Are there scrolls that last like until long rest kind of thing? So I'm wondering if I should, in advance of the combat, should I prepare? Maybe it would be buffs. Maybe elixirs are the buffs. Until long rest. Requires concentration. Let's summon Case It. Get another buddy here.
Oh, shit-pilling toe rag! Never summon shovel, never feed shovel, now call shovel!
Shovel.
You recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy?
Illy? Your scroll was in an undead's casket. Who were they?
The blacksmith, the teacher, the grocer, the baker, little piggies to the butcher. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
Who'd have known that a little plot point would spring from summoning this, this familiar? Your name is Shovel?
Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
What would you like to be called?
Don't care.
How about another utensil?
Ugh. Forks make the feast slow. Less tearing, less blood. But fine. I am fork. So, what first, Master?
I guess basket was an option.
Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
Gutting locals, raising the dead, making them... Some light pillage, perhaps a bit of murder to follow?
Yes! Master is fun. More fun than Illy.
Oh, really? Maybe
Illy's
I shouldn't
so
have...
busy. Only cares about the book. Book this, book that. Oh!
Is this the Necromancer's book? You have such a way with words.
Good with tongue. Good at cutting them out, too. Tell you secret. Illy weak. Illy never finish book. But Master can do it. Read book, conquer book. Yes.
I burned... If it's the Necronomicon, I already destroyed it in some capacity. I suppose pillage and murder is accurate to what you're doing. It's true. I pick up anything that's not bolted down, and we murder anything that's remotely hostile to us. All right. So crouch.
Must not anyone
We're all crouching. Save. Leave me here. She's saying, leave me here. Did you see that? She said, leave me here. What is this thing? Well, maybe that's their source of power. We're not close enough to examine it. Alright, let's start infiltrating. So, alright.
I can't
Slowly
waste any more time.
move people in.
Light up my feet.
I don't know at what point the conversation is going to start.
To new horizons.
With every breath, a purpose.
Breath, a purpose.
Linger.
Antiathos is only hostile because you broke into her home, deciding to take her stuff and fight her. I'm trying to free the lady. Milady. My lord. Milady. Milady. Are you in trouble? Are you in need of rescue? I will be your hero, lady.
Does this count as adventuring? Have to keep going.
I'm ready.
Oh man, I've been so enjoying watching
Ready for anything.
Lemmy play through Dark Souls 2.
Surprised you spotted me.
Milady. And his character, Sir Craig. So I'm already pretty close. I don't know how we're gonna lower this cave. I mean, even if we put it out of fire, we're gonna have to somehow figure out a way to free her, build a bridge, somehow. I don't even know what those logistics are gonna look like. Sylvanstone? Still control orb. This gently growing orb is held by a tangle of roots and vines, some of which must connect to a mechanism nearby. Lower the cage, perhaps. Perhaps we will lower the cage. Alright, and who's got the water spell?
Better make my next move.
Who did I give the water spell? Shadowheart? You give two of us the water spell. Just in case it gets, one water spell is plenty. That's a bit of a spoiler. So they're not going to relight the thing on fire? So what else? What else deals Nick? Need like combat related. Blinds and heavily obscures. Fairy fire? Attacks against the enemies have advantage for 10 turns. That's interesting. All right, so I just saw it, but who has the fire? Shadowheart. Shadowheart's got water. Okay, so Shadowheart's gonna go
The mission has to come first.
down here.
Off I go.
Still haven't been spotted. Curious. She can see there. I'll send Gale down there too that way. So we'll have one sort of person with melee capabilities and one more magic. I know they're both magic, but we'll keep Dilsnik and Lae'zel together. Gale will join
Rather stand tall.
on this side.
Forthwith.
I think as soon as we step into the red, it might kick off the conversation.
I should have worn better boots.
Secrecy above all.
Oops.
Still in shadow.
Right, quick save. We're gonna step into the line of sight. We're seen.
A trap.
A trap here, okay. Get all the bonuses. No problem. 20.
Undetected. I shouldn't linger.
Oh, here it comes.
You come to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You
Petulant bollock.
bollocks! I'll
Bollocks.
rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over again.
Just get out of here! Please!
It's nice to meet you too.
You want the girl so bad. Fine.
So these ones are fake? Or she's one of the 4. Anti-ethyl V5. But we can't tell just by looking at them. Alright, first things first. Shadowheart, it's not your turn.
Can't give up now.
Billsnick. So now I just start being like overwhelmed because I have no idea what's the good strategic approach here. I guess I have to move closer. I could turn into an animal. Can't I?
Please, please, please.
Wolf. Good health. For let's do it. We never do this. We are wolf. Look at me. It's a me. Fairy Fire have something useful against illusions? Oh, I can't see them because I'm currently not a human, I guess. It's only showing me my wolf abilities. It says makes everything visible. I didn't think it said specifically like illusions or dispels illusions, but maybe vaguely that's what it, make visible also does that. Hey, Tommy. It's Thomas. Hey, buddy. Hey, Tommy. Hey, Thomas. How you doing? You going to bed? Go, bud. All right, my co-pilot's here. Tommy, chat says hi. Dr. Faustus and GA specifically. All right, so I am Wolf. It's my turn. Inciting Howl. Each ally within earshot can move an additional 10 feet during their next turn. Closing bite. Nip at a target distracted. If your attack hits, the next attack against a target from within 5 feet will be a critical hit. Let's try this. Let's get everyone. Well, only us are. It's only her is within earshot. Let's not do that. Let's rush in. So let's go here.
Need to find a way forward.
Joined battle. Oh, it was because I was sneaking, so I wasn't even in the battle yet. I want these two to join the battle also. Oh, it's because they're are they seen? Or are they still sneaking? Because this happened before, where I start battle, but then only one or two of my party members in battle. How do I get Gale? I guess it's what I can move him into battle now. Oh, Gale.
This really isn't my forte.
All right, what are your weaknesses and stuff? No resistances. Can't be surprised. Easier for the wearer to succeed death saving throws. 112 health? Cloud of daggers.
Bloody clever clubs.
Now we're all in battle, yeah? Oh, because you can tell by the sword and shield, the swords here. Okay. So that was my turn. Now it's my other me's turn. Why can't I? What? Oh, still.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay, I guess that's it. Little dude, what can you do? Invisibility. Scare. But no attack? Just scare or... Oh, here's attack. Claws. You can also dash. Alright. We're gonna bring you around this way. Your dash. Here it comes. Poison.
That cage won't last long, nor will the girl.
They only had the one turn. So is using an antidote, is that a bonus action? Bonus action. So let's give, oh, she's got one. Full beta. No heal though. High defense. And they've got high ground. It sucks. I mean, I guess I'll just heal. Wait, I can't heal because it's an action? I already did my act. Was it healing? I can't choose to do healing as a regular action? It can only be a bonus action? That seems weird. I guess that's what it is, though. I can get an extra regular action. So I can't heal right now. Create an invisible spectral hand that can manipulate and interact with objects. Okay, I'll try that to see if I can interact with this. I'll cast it right there. Invisible. And it's its turn. Control orb. What did it do? What did it... What did it do? I heard noises. Combat log doesn't say. Open the door on the cage. Oh, I see it is open. Alright. What else can the hand do? Shove? You do a shoverino? Too heavy to shove. I can throw. Too heavy to throw. How come there's 2 arms? Kind of weird, right? Do I have 2 arms? Well, I guess I can try to attack you. I'm invisible. Critical hit! So that one was a fakie. This one's still here taking damage. And didn't disappear on first hit, which makes me think maybe it's, maybe that's the real one? Dash or jump over and whack her. That specific spell is only a bonus, but it wasn't even just a spell, it was a potion. I couldn't overspend a regular action to drink a potion, which that's what I was, I thought, you know, it's like overspending, but just to heal. But I guess that's not how it works.
Let me recite their demise.
Is it Shadow Fart's turn yet? Alright, let's get this cage unlit. Invalid target. Invalid target. I cannot. I'm not allowed to. I could spray it on her. Invalid target. Let me save it real quick here.
Let's see.
That did not put out the cage. All right, we're reloading that. I don't want to waste that. Thought I could cast above it. Again, since I'm learning, I don't know what the game mechanics are. I'm willing to save scum just in case I just didn't click on the right part of the screen to target it. Whoa, ah. Call forth rain. Call forth rain. Invalid target. Huh. That's not gonna do it. Well, that's sort of a bummer. I wonder if I could freeze it with Dilsnick's spell, one of these other spells. Not me, but... I guess the question is, can I kill these fuckers quick enough? There must be another control orb thing to lower the thing. There's this door. Alright, well, let's try to blast you with 5 to 30 or 5 to 30. 50% chance of hitting them. Well, let's roll the dice.
Again.
Fuck! Fucking sucks!
On my way.
What does a bottle of water look like? I'm pretty sure I had at least one at some point. Grease bottle. Should I throw a bottle of grease at it? This water? Water. There's this weird bug that when I first split, I don't see the splits. I still don't. I have 5, but I can only see Shadow Heart. Like, what happened to the other 2? There's something buggy with that split mechanism. Watch. There, I have 2. Shadowheart has 2. Split. Confirm? Well, this time I can see both of them for some reason. I don't know what happened to the other 2 out of the 5. Give to Gale. Well, whatever. Alright, so I can do nothing further. Oh. No, I can. I can cast. Get the trident. High defense. Bludgeoning. He's not disappearing, so I think this is the real one. But I should just shoot these other ones real quick. Shouldn't he?
Rough tempest I will raise.
Alright, Gale, you're throwing. Oh, I already used my turn. What can Gale do that's worthwhile? Oh, I can Misty Step. It's a bonus action. It's my last level 2 spell. Let's not use it yet. Let's just go over here just to make sure we're within throwing range.
My faith will protect me.
All my stuff is spent. Okay.
Swift and lethal.
Lizelle, all your stuff is spent. Miss. Miss. I'm talking about. What just happened there? Damsel in distress. Better choose the right one, dearie. I guess that's her illusion trick. Wait, where'd she go? She got the condition Hag's trickery. She's gone. Was hit? Marina died? Fell to a lethal blow. So I think Auntie Ethel swap moved Marina into her space? Where's her corpse? There. Dead. Did you save her, Dr. Faustus? I'm curious. Auntie Ethel did that. Auntie Ethel just killed her. I'm torn. Do I try to replay? I mean, is it pointless to continue since I've lost her? I think I can win the fight, but I don't even know if I want to continue with the fight knowing that I'm not going to have saved her. That's the only reason the only reason I came here was to save her. I don't care about fucking Hag. I mean, I guess I can play out the combat to see what happens, but I'm probably going to end up retrying. That's pretty discouraging. Embracing consequences? No, that's not how this works.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Have to keep going.
That's sort of a bummer. Let's shoot one at you, two at you. Yeah, so the fake one disappeared. That's sort of a bummer. Now I'm at the situation again where I don't know what to do with my bonus action. I can get myself a little distance away. I mean, I can use my Misty Step, and that's my last level 2 spell. Can I get up here? Not enough movement. Oh, I can Misty Step up there. That seems worthwhile. Get the high ground. Now we check.
Concentrate.
I want to do massive damage. High defense. High defense. That's sort of a bummer. I'm crestfallen. As a bonus action, heal a creature you can see. Can I see Lae'zel from here? No. Oh, I can.
Can't afford casualties now.
Oh no, I didn't realize it was going to move me closer. Alright. Well, let's just try with the spell. Fucking miss.
Else.
Well, shit. Useless. Test throwing water at the cage. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I forget who has the water. Well, not this guy. Invisible. So here's where fairy fire is going to come in handy.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Attack.
Think you can take me on?
You don't think you even need to move something from someone else's inventory to use an item? But I have to select the water from... I mean, I only see what this character is holding, right? Is that not true? This is Dilsnick's inventory. If I switch to Gale,
Creator.
I only see what he's
Destroyer.
carrying. I don't know how do I use something from someone else's? I mean, I just go here and just do a right click and use it, throw it. Or I would do throw, then I'd have to pick the item. So we'll see how that comes together. Still not burning for another 4 turns, so I have. Hopefully I can just finish this combat or something. Or I guess we'll just try it. Throw. Water.
Most excellent.
That did it. Well, that was my move, but that's okay. We learned.
Can't even catch my breath.
I'm ready.
That's the real one. I think this is the real one. Shit. Oh wait, they went invisible. Or I guess when invisible it means she just did this trick. Of course the miss. It dropped once it stopped being on fire. So, let's not waste time. Now we have a new strategic approach. You just go for the all inventory and right click. Well, we'll test that too, I guess. Alright, so this is pre-combat. We haven't divvied up yet, okay. Alright, I'll try to get us back to where we were. Didn't I have another later save? Yeah, these ones are both still. So this, yeah, let's go do this. This is the last one right before the fight. Alright, so they haven't even said anything about the water yet. Let's just get Lazel over there. This is what's going to kick things off. Actually, everyone stop hiding.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Disarm. You did it. Great. Just barely. Can I cast my magic hand right now? Skip.
You want the girl so bad. Fine.
Alright, now we throw fire. And I bet it's random. I bet it's not going to be this one every time, right? Missed. Poison. It's fine.
That cage won't
That hurt her pretty bad though.
Nor will the girl.
Alright, I don't have throw. Throw. So how would I get to the all inventory now? I mean, let's do tab. I don't know how I... Sneak attack, sneak save with Gale and Dills. Sneak attack, sneak save? How would I grab from everyone's inventory the water? Or was it what? Was just hit I and I... No. How would I go grab it from their inventory? Without giving it to them first. Just showed me mine. I mean, I can hit up tab and bring up this screen, but then when I interact with the water, there's no clear indicator. Like, is this what it's going to throw? Clicking it didn't do it. I mean, I'll just send it to Sentinel. You might be right, but I just don't know how to... I don't know how I don't know how to play this game, basically. Alright, so now... Throw. Water. Water.
No time to waste.
We did it.
Don't do
It didn't drop yet, but maybe after the next turn. Maybe it's gonna drop. I would love to be able to heal myself. Oh, I can. Ooh, I have a bonus action for healing. I need that. Took some big lumps. There we go. Much better. Okay. Can't get close enough to do any damage. Invisibility. Or get sneaky. We'll move in quietly.
Need to act fast.
Okay. That's right. We want spiritual weapon. Can I cast it up here? Can. Get forked, buddy. Swing and a miss.
Ready.
Bloody clever clogs.
That's the real one. Didn't disappear. So that was consistent with last time. I mean, unless it's the same seed because I reloaded the save, so maybe it doesn't randomize. Probably drop when I do the orb. You're right. You're right.
Leave me here.
You're absolutely right. Did I already do guiding hand? I didn't. Didn't do guiding hand. Okay. So end turn.
All of you. Enough. Leave me here.
Why does she want to be left here?
Don't let that on me.
So one of us is being held in place. Oh, she's out. She's here. Is she hostile? She got a red circle. She's being beguiled. Oh. Or it might not even be Mariran or Yanya. Mariran. Fuck me, dude. I don't know what's going on. Is it her? Oh no, several of them look like... Bro. How do I know? How do I know if he really loves me? Don't want to attack either of the ones that appear to be her. That was probably pointless to come up here. Weird, it shows fork up here and down there. I don't understand that. Who's the one who's got the hand spell? Is it Lae'zel? Ghost hand. Requires long rest before use? How come I used it last time? That's what I used last time, the last attempt. To get the... Did I... It's an action. The cantrip requires long use? I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand. Must have bugged when I cast it as the cutscene started. Oh. Man, I'm gonna have to redo this again? No, let's just try to play it out. Maybe we can just get over there some other way, but... I don't want to restart it right now. Can't control. I can't do anything when I'm making... Well, it's not even my turn.
Let's finish this. Have to keep going.
Damn, she's locking us in place. It's not good. Ah. Being stuck up here now is just working against me. Climb down. I guess just sit here. I can't reach anything.
I'm not Ethel, I swear! Save me! I'm begging you!
What? Whoa, shit. We're reloading. I guess we're reloading. I got shoved into the abyss. One shot. Into the abyss. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to avoid that outcome. Holy shit, I hit 700 followers with Aiden from online. Woohoo, celebrate 700. Hey, let's go. All right. Oh, let's try this again. Everyone stop hiding. Including you. Were you hiding? Stop hiding.
Into the shadows.
Stop.
Best think ahead or I'm lost.
I just want everyone to stop hiding so we get into combat altogether.
Oh, let's get this over with.
Alright, so we're gonna try to do the hand thing again. Let's give the water to Shadowheart before we get into it. Maybe we'll heal up Gale. Now watch me and tell me I'm not insane. All right, well, we're gonna tell me I'm not insane. Is water a potion? No. What category is water? Throwables. No.
Dr. Ostis PhD says, but if they're still hiding, you can sneak attack to enter them into combat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Though it says Ethel cannot be surprised, so I don't know if that's... I don't know if that... Does that mean you can't sneak attack? Is there no filter that includes water? I can just type water. Now watch this. I wonder if it's going to happen now. So I have 5. I do split item. I'll split 2 and 5. Confirm. Where are the 2? Where are the 2, right? Split item again. 1. Confirm. Now if there's 4. Where's the missing one? Am I crazy? And there it is! Now I can see it! It's like, what the hell's going on here? Now it's back to 5. Alright. Escape. Everyone will sneak again.
Stop it! Yes. All of you!
I guess I have to do it individually because we're separated. I thought Shift C would still work. But
Why am I doing this?
oops.
Such a long way down.
Ah!
Enough!
I'm ready.
Don't
Whatever it
do
takes.
this.
I mean, my
Action
clumsiness.
meets reaction.
Alright, so now we're sneaking. People have water.
Girl Action 2
Saving it.
says, do you get something for 700 followers?
No. I do not. You only get stuff for subscribers, which I have nowhere near that many. Followers don't matter for shit. Turns out.
Not one false.
They matter a lot to me. No, let me take that back. Let me rephrase that. Twitch doesn't really care about if I have numerous followers, but I care about each and every one of you. No perception fail. I need me to go over here and succeed in perceiving this trap. Successful. Okay, now back to Lae'zel.
Still in shadow.
He's good at disarming. Critical fail. Using those inspirations. Sweet, sweet inspiration. Now, can I cast Hand Thing now? Oh, but I don't want it. This is how I fucked up. I cast it before battle, and then it was gone. So let's do the cutscene. You're right. All right. I almost made the same mistake last time. Skip.
You want the girl so bad. Fine.
A cage won't last.
Okay. What just happened? Nothing. Fork says it's fisting time. Oh, you don't see that. You can't see that. Fork says it's fisting time. You guys heard that? Alright, so it can be Shadowheart's. It can be any of our turn. For some of us. So we want Lae'zel. We want to do
Death.
the hand. And we want to put it right there. And it's my turn. We're controlling the orb. The door is open. Okay. And we go punch this hag. Fakey to fakey. It's my little dude's turn. We'll go invisible. For Fork, it's fisting time. Standing out here is a liability. And we'll cruise on in.
Well, so much for peace.
I have water. Now, I wonder if lowering it too early... Well, I don't know. I wonder if, like, freeing her will make Auntie Ethel more aggressive towards her or not. I don't know. Water! My water. Path is interrupted. What do you mean?
Don't waste a step.
Sir, could I have some water? What do you mean path is interrupted? What? Where does it think I'm trying to... Why does it say path interrupted? Path is interrupted? The heck do you mean? Throw. Water. Path is interrupted. Game, why you gotta be so, like, what? I don't even understand. Like, what the fuck is that? Does someone else have water? Dude.
Got to keep fighting.
Path is interrupted. What is it? I can't. It won't let me click. I'm clicking. Nothing happens. What do you mean? We did this earlier. You mean?
Again.
Time to push my luck again.
What do you mean path is interrupted? This is frustrating. Someone trying to learn the game. We tried this and it worked. And now for a reason I can't fathom, it's not working. Position too low?
Victory awaits.
What about Lazel? Does she have water? Give her water. What? I'm out of... Oh, I'm all out of stuff. I'm all out of love.
On the move.
Alright, now I've got high ground, so at least on my next turn I should be able to try it. Miss. Okay.
Where do I go from here?
I mean, I guess I'll just try it again in case something changed. Path is interrupted. How do I go back to the multi-view? What happened to like the dividers? Action? Oh, there. Oh, I see these are filters. Okay. So this is like the one that could potentially dispel the illusion. All targets within light turned visible. Moonbeam.
Best be on my way.
Great Moonbeam. I don't care if I've ever even seen it. 100% chance. So what does Moonbeam do? Hold on, beam of light damages any creature, and there's something you can use action to move the beam 60 feet. Alright, well that's me, I think. I think that's me then. End turn.
Can't afford to let up.
It'll sit there for 10 turns. Anything that walks through it gets damaged. Shadowheart, you need to heal. Bonus action. I mean, I could just do a potion as a bonus action. Oh, but I'm poisoned. I need to antidote. And that's right, now I can't heal because healing is a bonus action.
Try something else.
I mean, I guess just chill, I don't know. And punch. Miss. End turn. Spiritual weapon. Crush. Critical hit. The real one. End turn.
Bloody clever clubs!
Thank the gods!
Alright, Lazel. You've got the high ground. If you can't throw water... We did it. And it's down. She's alive. Where is she? She's right here. Alright. Well, currently we see only one hag. My arena's down. Things not on fire. I wonder if I should just do a save here. Just in case I don't make it through. Hopefully it's not going to damage her. How do I use a turn? How do I use my turn to move it around? I'm unclear on that. Let's heal myself. I need to heal Shadowheart though. I guess let's just make our way down to the best of our ability.
Make way.
Could get a bonus action. Bonus action. Then I can throw a potion. Potion at Shadowheart. Okay. Enter. It's the little bugger's turn. Come here and attack. Nice.
Blood comes easy these days.
Now it says I can use an action to move the light. You can use an action to move the beam 60 feet. How do I choose the beam? How would I do that? You can use an action to move the beam. How do I select the beam? Do you have any idea there? How do I move the beam? It would be an action. Oh, here. Move moonbeam. Move it right on top of you. No, what are you doing? Oh, it did it. Okay. Can't reach. All right, we'll just move in closer.
Time to press ahead.
What should I do?
We gotta take this fucker out. There's some way I could get advantage or like increase my odds of hitting. I can heal myself with bonus action, except I don't have spell slot. I can't do any of that. But I can heal myself further. There, that's good. And then let's try our luck with the guiding bolt. Critical miss. Feels so awesome. That happens. Well, at least I got healed up. We are the hand. Not enough movement. Even if we fly. Is that an action? What does flying cost? Movement speed? Oh, I can fly further. I don't understand what... Oh, now it's doing it. It just took a while. Now, can I still punch you? I can. Cool. Enter. Spiritual weapon. Not enough movement? Ball. That's a bunch of bull hockey. Piercing strike. Let's get it. Let's do it. Critical miss. 2 critical misses almost on the same turn, I believe. That's fucking sick. Taking that damage, bro. Whose turn? Gale's turn. I like the... Oh, it's too far. I like that I get 3 shots because this way it allows me to. And it always hits so I can expose which one's illusory. This continues to be the real one. Can't really do much nothing right now. Guess I'll end turn. Alright, it's Fork's turn. Scare, it's not gonna scare Ethel. Down to 35.
Still breathing.
This is doable.
Despite everything.
I'm out of all spell slots. Now I think that means it's time to look at scrolls. Or throwables. Or throw advantage against. Items. The beam is still straight on them. I like that. Poisonous slime ball. 1 damage. Like, really? Roll of cloud daggers. Then that means everyone in there is gonna get hurt. Featherfall. A little advantage would prevent critical misses and hit odds, right? Increase hit odds. And honestly, I mean, throwing one of these stupid things at it doesn't seem like it's going to do a lot. So why don't we try fairy fire. I can't tell if it... It's not impacted by... It missed, I guess. So all these things are impacted. Everything that's glowing. Does that mean my creature... That my... I don't know. It's all a little confusing. Alright, well, it's still my turn. I guess I'll move in.
Can't slow down.
Need to stay focused.
Alright, Shadow Fart. Oh, and I guess since I cast that one, I got rid of my Moonbeam. That was sort of a bummer. I guess they were both concentration. And a miss. Feels like Morrowind was missing.
I will ascend.
Target outside of normal range.
Taking position.
High defense. Gaping wounds. What are you gonna do? Nothing? Okay. Miss! Oh, nice. Opportunity attack. Hags never lose, you'll see. Gale. Gale never misses. Oh, we're just out of range, huh? Not for long.
In striking distance. Torment.
7 health. Do not let her get away with it. She's better at melee. Get her close up. You mean, Lae'zel or Shadowheart? End Gale's turn. Get up here and attack. Critical hit from Fork. We did it and we saved Milady. My lord. Alright, everyone can group up together. We're all so happy. Everything's fine. This is great. Coming out on top. We gotta loot anti-Ethel. Desi monster, what's going on? We had to do several attempts on this encounter, but we finally overcame. Orlon's Grace. It's a bludgeon? Unarmed attack rolls. Unhappy to risk when not wearing any armor. That's not for me. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. Tarnish Charm makes it easier to get better to not die. Saving throws against death. Bloodstone. Flammable Slime Bomb. Poisonous slime. Someone could probably benefit from that charm. We're not all wearing charms. This one. There you go. Lae'zel, don't say we never did nothing for you. Don't say we never did nothing for you. That was a good battle. It was tough. The first attempt, or maybe it was the second attempt, I was down here with Shadowheart, and the hag launched... The hag just launched Shadowheart into the chasm, instant death. It's like, boof, dead. Not cool. Flammable Slime Bomb. Good band name. Kind of hard to say. It's a bit of a twister on the tongue. Alright, we're gonna go talk to her in just a second. Recipe unlocked. Now, who's best suited to talk to her? I guess my main.
Alright, what now?
Let's find out. What's going on here?
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything!
What? This is an interesting way of thanking me.
You want thanks? A slap is all you deserve. Ethel was going to bring my husband back. Back from the dead. And now I'll never see him again. Because of you!
Don't be naive, a hag was never going to help you.
She would have. I had everything figured out. Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all
all this would have been over.
With hags, nothing is ever over.
This was the best chance I had.
Oh, my speakers.
For me and my baby. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic, even. More than I could have done.
Is that what Ethel told you?
She said I'd make a bad mother. I think she was right. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child
I'll
will
cast
ever
a
meet their
resurrection
father.
spell.
I hope you're happy.
I did, because I got a lot of XP and some cool gear. And I did what clearly I thought was the right thing. Now, I don't know if it's worth exploring this arena anymore. I don't think there's much meaningful. All the poison's gone, so it'll be easy to leave if we want to go that way. But I did see a door. I do want to go long camp because we are out of all of our spells and useful stuff. You're recommending having my main character do most of the talking most of the time.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Just in general, I guess. Whoa. Mushroom circle. Bone cap. Alright. Time to loot all these things. Wait, loot it. Loot it! Why didn't you grab it? Camp supplies. Brighten things up a little bit. Potion of speed. The ever-seeing eye. Protection from good and evil. It's a spell, or it's a thing, like a charm I can wear that grants me that spell. I guess that's probably what it is. Not a spell itself. It's an amulet. An amulet. Letter from Ethel. Blotches of ink are spattered on this unfinished letter written in an uneven scrawl. Sister dearest, are you feeling all right, Petal? I can't believe you let some pup give you the slip. I'd be mortified. Worry not, my red caps nabbed the bugger. They're taking their sweet time with him. The screaming stopped a few nights past, but the sobbing continues. He'll die regretting he crossed a hag. A mother with a flailing mind, you know me so well. I have the most darling mask for her. You must come to visit. Cut off. Letter to Ethel. This letter is written in elegant cursive. It's headgear that gives it spell as a freebie. I see. I've heard business has been slow. Rest assured, I have a job for you. Client fled Baldur's Gate without payment. My agents picked up his trail along the Chionthar and have ensured he will pass through your territory. Do as you wish to him. In exchange, I have a girl who suits your particular appetites. Her mother's mind is failing. My contact has assured her you can help. I'll have her sent by the usual route.
All right.
Oops.
Time to skulk about.
Bitter divorce. Staff. 100. 100. What even is it? Take it. It's worth 100. Where's Save Mariana? There. We found a wand with Connor's name on it. Could this resurrect Marina's husband? These are just money rings. We'll take them though. Free money. Good stuff here. Lover's Avarice. What the heck is Lover's Avarice? Oh, there's so much learning going on. Bonus action. A rotten pungency undercuts this potion's otherwise pleasant aroma of roses and honey. But what does it do? What does it do? Mysterious. Mystery. A mother's loathing? Wilted dreams. Missing pets. Butterflies in the stomach. Lost time. There are all things people don't like. That make the people sad. Heart of stone. Insanity's kiss. Earth and bottle. That was nothing. I'm just loading up my encumbrance. We get super encumbered. Staff of Crones. Ray of Sickness. Staff. Live worms wriggle beneath the crumbling surface of this half-rotten staff. Merely touching it fills you with a wave of unbearable nausea and a strange longing, as if it's calling out for its like. Gail, why don't you take that?
Ready and willing.
How does that compare to what you're currently using? Well, that seems better. Cool, upgrade.
Looking ahead.
I've cleared most of the stuff out of here.
Have to
We're
keep
about to
going.
go to the Circle of Shrooms. The Cycle of Shrooms. Alright. But before that, I gotta go put on a sweatshirt or something because it's getting kind of chilly in here. But I'll take that moment also to go feed Tommy, who's been waiting patiently for his food, refill my beverage, and then we'll come back and see where the mushroom circle takes us. And I'll give you a tune to listen to as I step away. Alright, be right back. Yo! Hey, it's Sans. What's going on, man? We have spent the entire stream on the anti-Ethel the Hag encounter. So we did the first maybe 15-20 minutes. I don't know how long it took to get down there, and then we had several attempts. A couple of which went disastrously wrong, and then I guess on the third attempt we managed to squeak it out. Not an easy fight. First time, somehow she like swapped my arena out of the cage and then into a cloud of daggers that I had cast, and my arena died. In the second attempt, Shadowheart was standing on like one of the platforms, and the hag just chucked her down into the chasm and she was dead. And it wasn't very chill. But we did it. Now we see this curious mushroom circle. Circle of mushrooms. Do we examine it? I can just use it. I guess we're using it. We don't need to examine it. You're addicted to mini motorways. Is that a video game? Fork was enjoying the music. I guess what else happened is that I summoned this guy whose name was Shovel, and I renamed him Fork, and he had a little bit of narrative bit to it. He had a little dialogue, and he likes to murder and kill. So it brought us out to the swamp. Bring the wand. Oh, because I got the wand. So we're at the beach. Tommy. Tommy, check out all the detailed graphics. Thomas. All right. We actually did check out part of this beach earlier. Because there was this, oh, the coffin that was being protected by some psionic power. Alright, so we're going to finish out this quest, hopefully. Putrid Bog. How do I get up there? Go up here. Fine. Alright, we got the thing that might rescue your husband.
Gods! Didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
Alright, so I think this might be a risky move. I found a wand. I think it can resurrect your husband. Whining won't get you there any faster. Let's see what happens if we go the wand route. I think it's gonna end tragically for my arena.
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring it back! Bring Connor back!
Am I doing it?
Please!
Alright, we just have to shove it in one of his orifices. Orifice? Snap the wand in two. We're gonna lean into this. Something terrible is gonna happen. Here's your husband back. Good as new.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
That's all the hag was gonna do anyway.
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for
A what?
A master.
Wait, this is gonna be my zombie? My husband?
What have you done to him?
Brought him back to life. So the hag fulfills her promise. It can never be simple, can it? Creatures bound to this wand. How useful.
But this isn't what she promised.
It is what she promised. That's how hags work. It's always like a riddle.
Back the way he was, not this.
There's always a catch. This is your husband. Do you want him or not?
Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there, but he might be. And if he is,
Oh
I'll
no,
find
so I'm not
him
getting the zombie?
and bring
I
him
want to, maybe I
back.
want to keep the zombie. Pocket the wand anyway.
You bastard! Give it back! I thought you were going to help! I thought...
Oh no.
I thought...
Well, now we got us a zombie. Item received second marriage. He just didn't want that. You want that guy for your husband? Oh, I need more people in my party. She was so unthankful. She was so disrespectful. And that zombie's not going to be a good father to their children. Clumps of hair and stick out from the twisted roots that make up the shaft of this wand. Connor scratched onto the surface. What type of item is it? Is it a usable item? Is it gear? How do I know what type of item this is? Is it usable? It's an item to use. Usable action. That little brat didn't deserve him. He's too good for her. You guys know how would I cast spell? Lasts for 10 turns. Zombie friend. When I use it, okay. What did you guys do for this quest? I'm curious. Did you let her have her husband back? I can talk to him. He says, "Rrr." Now, I have some ability to talk to the undead or something, right? I have my necklace. Speak with dead. So I should have that somewhere. How do I use the spell that's on my necklace? Do I go into my inventory and use it? It's a scroll. I can't use it. How do I use a spell that's granted to me by my equipment? How do I speak with dead? This quest ended up with you getting a strand of hair from Ethel that boosted one of your stats. Huh. You let her go. Tommy. On your good playthrough, you convinced her not to go through with the ritual and gave some therapy advice. On your evil playthrough, you killed it in front of her and laughed. Alright, so I'm kind of like, I'm splitting the difference. I wasn't the most evil, I was just a little bit evil. You got none of the interaction with her and her zombie husband outside. How did you get the hair from Ethel, I wonder? But do you guys know how does Dilsnick use Speak with Dead? Level 3 necromancy spell from having this item equipped. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, it's a level 3 spell, so I can't cast it yet. Is that what it is? Level 3 spell? You cast it, but it's not in my spell book. I can hear speak with animals, but it's not shown here. But I think it's because it's level 3 spell. And I only have level 1 and 2, so that's probably it, I'm guessing. But there's no point in me wearing this necklace right now. Unless I'm misinterpreting everything. Ever seeing Eye's headgear. But did I not? Equip laser. I am confused. It's not. It's not. Where did it go now? It's equipped. In what slot? Oh, it's over here. So it's not a helmet. It's not like headgear helmet. Helmet headgear. Okay. It's like an amulet, a necklace. Okay. I'm guessing a level 3 spell. Yeah, too high for me. Okay. I just wanted to talk to our new friend. So is he in the party? Is he gonna follow us?
An efficient path.
Do I use the item to make him come?
No time to rest.
Ah, it conjures him. Now I think he's on my team for 10 turns. 9 turns remaining. Nice, instant additional combatant for 10 turns. Alright, well we saw everything that's in here, I believe. We scoured this entire hovel. So, I guess it's time to leave.
Light on my feet.
And where to next? Where to next? Tea house. That suggests that that's a quest. What quest? Tea house? How do I know? Goblin camp. Tea house. Quest. Which quest is at the tea house? Alright, is there a way for me to know what quest relates to a particular map marker? How do I know what quest this is? Right, but why does it still have an active quest marker? If I finish the quest. I mean, there was a quest there? Quest. That suggests to me that there's still something in there. Did I miss something? Because I didn't see my characters as we walked through. I don't want to have FOMO. Gnarled tea house. I mean, the map marker's right here. I guess it's not that specific, but I don't know. Have I explored north of the Blighted Village? I don't think so yet. Nope. Excuse me, is that somewhere I might consider going next? I guess I'll just ignore this tea house shit for now. Come on, everybody. Everybody. Back through the swamp. I guess we haven't been in this part of the swamp. We're clearing the map. Be ready for anything. Anything could happen here. Oh. Treasure chest. Alright, split up. Nick, get over here. We don't like walking in the water because there's traps. Oh. We like to jump. Which is where? Where's my jump? Just Z, right? Oh no, don't do, no, stop. How do I cancel action? Stop. Oh, I'm in the water. Whatever, fuck it. Let's go. Pray for no traps. Mysterious chest. 50 money. Light blue dye. Awesome. Alright, we see the frog. We will speak with the frog. Everyone all grouped up again? Oh, I do need to go do long rest. That's right. But let's speak with the animal first. I'm in desperate need of long rest. Hey, bud.
Hag is gone! Happy!
Oh, yeah. I'd be happier with something for my trouble?
Ah! Present! Here! Bye!
Void bulb? Where are the presents? Did I get presents? What? Did I get presents? What presents?
Flies to catch! Water to swim!
You missed so much in Act 1? Epic replay value, right? What are the presents? Did I get presents? I don't know. I get so confused by this game. So often. Alright, this looks like dead end. Can't go this way. Can't jump all the way up there. This looks like a dead end, unless I could somehow get up here, but I can't. Guess we're circling back. Oh wait, we're gonna long rest. That's right. That's what we do. Maybe I can ford the river right here and see what's up there. But before that, long rest. My present was a void bulb. I did see that. But then when I went to my inventory and I sorted by latest, it's not up here. Maybe because I already had two, it added one. I did see the void bulb was highlighted when I finished with the conversation, but I don't know if that's because my mouse was just positioned there. You know what I mean? I'm trying to take my time with Act 1. Look, everyone wants to chat. Oh, we saw this. We saw this. This is the near hookup. This is our opportunity to hook up with Gale. And we do a Hadouken. Pretty.
Oh. My, you startled me. I, was miles away.
Who is this figure you conjured? Who is she?
No,
She's
no.
mysterious.
She's no one, really. I was just practicing an incantation.
Insight. You don't have that look on your face when you're looking at no one. Boom.
What can I say? She's Mistra. I can't quite describe it. The need I sometimes feel to see her. To draw the filaments of fantasy into existence. No sculpture or painting could ever do her justice. Only the fabric that she herself is and embodies. The weave. Mistra is all magic. As far as I'm concerned, she is all creation.
I didn't realize the depth of your devotion.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this?
Yeah, I want to do the Hadouken.
Then follow my lead.
Look at these sly glances. What's going on? Hadouken!
Now you.
Arcana. I'm pretty sure we did Arcana every time. We did it. Hadouken!
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
That translates into Hadouken. Oh! Last inspiration. We failed a 5. We even had 5 bonus. 5 to 8 bonus. 25. That's more like it. No more inspiration, though.
Suddenly, the scent of rose water and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony. As true as you can.
All right, now I have to save just in case if I refuse to accept a bad outcome. Nature. Nature, I get even more bonuses. 5 check. We've got a potential of 26, 20, 30. Up to 30 we can roll. 8. Oh, 18, sorry. We made some sparkles. Now, don't get the wrong idea, Gail.
Or is it sense? The presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss. Then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace.
Standing awfully close, Gale.
You are nestled in the cup of Mistra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Effortless, you're a wonderful teacher.
Oh, I know.
The weave connects you. The moment feels.
They're really like
intimate.
pushing you towards the engagement. All right, we've had a good time, but it's over
The
now.
weave evaporates, and as it does,
Gail's
so,
disappointed.
you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh, we're gonna be cold and lonesome tonight.
There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Bye. All right, who else wants to chat? Should we bring Asterion back into the crew and talk to Fork?
Oh, another bandy-legged gobshite. What do you want with Fork?
You recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy?
Your scroll was in an undead's casket. Who were they?
The blacksmith, the teacher, the grocer,
No, you said that
the
earlier.
baker. So you're Fork's master
Yes.
now. Fine.
I named him Fork.
Yeah, so arsewide.
I guess it was another character.
So, what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
Gail, the type of person who thinks strippers actually like him. Shart named him Fork, that's right. We already... let's learn some more, because we already had this conversation, but we picked different responses.
Yes. Steel bodies. Tear them. Then Illy puts them back together. Again and again.
Is
He
Illy
wasn't
Ethel?
horny for the book. Oh,
It was
book
he.
this, book that. He loves the book.
He's horny for the book. You have such a way with words.
Good with tongue. Good at cut. Illy weak. Illy never finish.
Yeah, I want to ask you another thing.
See? Tell
You don't have anything more to say. Okay. Hey, Shadow. How's it going this evening? You reading a book? Are you horny for this book?
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach. Did you want something?
These illithid powers.
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected ceremorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Perhaps you're right.
It's been known to happen.
You bullied Gale relentlessly in your evil run. He becomes bitchy and desperate for approval. We have something special.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
How are you faring?
It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justicia.
I can talk her out of
Perhaps I
her
should be content with my lot.
desire to be an
I'm
agent
already
of,
blessed to have
of
you at my
Shart.
side, after all.
Okay, it's enough little chit chat for now. I guess we'll bring Asterion back in the crew. We'll let Lae'zel chill. Guess I gotta get rid of her first. Lae'zel's still giantess mode. Hey, Thomas.
Speak.
Thomas? These dreams linger in my memory.
Certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
One doesn't simply stop sharding.
question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
Wait for me in camp.
Are you sure that's the
Yes.
best course of action?
I decide.
Confirmed.
Bye. Starian, what's up with you?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Travel. No chit chat there.
Darling,
I like that. Straight to the
I
point.
thought you'd never ask.
You're just traveling
Lead
with me.
on.
All right, who have we not talked to? Is it worth talking to Volo all the time? Volo, are you worth talking to? It's just like I think it's just. Well, I'll see what he says. I think it's just like merchant type of thing.
Hello. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Why don't you pay some rent? All right, I guess there's nothing further to do here. We talked to Lae'zel, Astarion, Shadowheart, Orc, Gale. Volo. Time for sleep. Time for bed. Oh, I have to manually select. Oh no, I have one. Any surprises overnight? Nope, we all woke up without incident. Everything's fine. We're back into the real world. All right, we're all loaded up with all of our spells and abilities. It doesn't seem like there's going to be much over here. Wooden crate, wooden crate. That fork making that noise? Nothing. Nothing. Can I fast travel from anywhere? Or do I have to go from one waypoint to another? Can I just click and travel? I wanted to kind of see what was over here. Such a hike. Let's try it. Can I just travel here? I can. What is this, Elden Ring? Alright, so you had mentioned north of the Blighted Village. That's where I should go. Did we already do this well? Poison Spider Den. That's right, we did go in there. We weren't ready. Right, a good thing I left the map marker, so now I realize that's the case. All right, we'll start wandering north and see what's what. I mean, is there more to check out in town? Might as well check out the rest of the town itself. Blighted. Regarding strange riders in these parts. The date on this letter has faded with time, but the paper alone indicates great age. My fellow citizens, for fellow citizens we are, like it or not, I print and post, excuse me. I print and post multiple copies of this notice in the region at no small expense to myself because I feel a growing concern and alarm at the presence of strange riders in these parts of late. Many of you have seen them tramping through our forests and towns under the guise of patrol. They claim they are guardians sent from Elturel to protect the borders of the great and holy nation of Elturgard. Don't be fooled by shining armor or handsome mounts. I never bent the knee to any Elturgard. I never asked any meddled jester to come peering over my garden fence. As you know, I'm descended direct from the original Selunite settlers along these banks, and I have half-elven great-uncle who'll swear to it. We're peaceable folk. We get on with the druids well enough. But I pay no fealty or tax to any far-off city I can't even find on a map. Took no small pleasure in telling these thugs that, I urge you to do the same. They call themselves Hell Riders. I call them interlopers, and they can bugger off to the hells, them and their city both. Grave concern and serious intent, Damon Briska. Okay. Not much in this dilapidated home. That's not an accessible door. That over here. Got a sleeping guy. Brawny bugbear. No, I wanted to just read it. I didn't want to. I have to. It's just trash, I guess. Oh. Oh, Gale needs an item.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
I'll give you something. We got the weapon that's just for naked people. Unarmed and naked people.
Thank you.
Hold better. Hold better.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't
Uh-oh. He's chasing the dragon. He's having more and more severe cravings. You're right. Is there anything else anything I can do to help?
You do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied.
Uh-oh.
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Okay. Money. Doesn't seem like there's much worthwhile to look at in here. Go north. Another structure. Security save.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
If this cabin's a rockin', let's barge in.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
Open the door anyway? Let's save. Let's open the door anyway.
you're doing?
You were making a lot of noise. I wanted to join the fun.
Ruined. Smash. Oh, smash you!
Shadowheart does not approve. Alright, Asterion? It's anyone's turn. It's my turn.
No choice
I'm
but
in
to
there.
keep going.
Okay then. What if I just want to look at spells, for example? How do I... I guess this view is like the default one. I like this one. Okay. You fell into a great flaming ball of fire, and the hay might catch fire, right? Also the mangled corpse. Will this affect upon a target, so an individual target? Is that green too? That was damage. That wasn't healing, right? Yeah. All right, and let's back
Need
off
to
a little
find a
bit.
way forward.
Asterion. Magic missile. Because you don't have the element of surprise. A wee bit of damage. I could do a cheeky dash. Did I click to confirm? Okay. Get him in there. And turn. There's got to be some synergistic effects where I can like throw... Do I have like a pot of grease? That's alright, I'll just use some actual spells. They're taking all the damage. Then let's break line of sight. I'm kind of squishy. Asterion took a little lump. Alright, little guy. Why don't you turn invisible? Just click to confirm. Can I click anywhere? Yes. And then start creeping up in here.
Let's end this.
Do I have any AoE spells? This is melee. $16 health. 35 health. What are... I should examine these guys, though. What are they weak to and stuff? No resistances. Nothing in particular. They're just beefy. Still alive? 4 health. Oh, it's not that thing's turn. Okay, end turn.
Get out!
It's my turn with the sphere. So I'll move the sphere over to you. Boom. You attack you. Dead. Thank you. Staring, you're in a bit of a pinch here. You can't do sneak attacks unless we have advantage. Piercing strike. I can do also bite for healing. So let's do piercing strike. I like these 80% chance odds. I love it. Let's bite you. Got some health back. Now I can't move because he's blocking me. So I just gotta sit tight, I guess, and hope the rest of my team can kill him before I get
Another fight.
murdered.
Let's go.
I've already used my action? Oh shit. My turn's done, right? Basically. I can move, but we'll end it.
One can't always be a gentleman.
All right, Gale, it's your time to try to end this before. Ruptures, they're gonna take extra damage. Magic missile might be enough to that they die on their next turn. Literally 2 health left. Now it's their turn though. Miss! Uh-oh. Now they're full of wrath. Enraged, strength increased by 4, armor class reduced by 2. Armor class reduced by 2. That's like a trade-off, right? So their armor class went down, which would mean they're easier to hit. Alright, it's whose turn? This guy? Come in and take the kill. It's only 2 damage. Our hero. Wait, can the flame ball please not hurt us? Is this for... Dude, flame ball? What the fuck? Go away.
How much farther can I go?
How do I get rid of the flame ball? That is so obnoxious. That is so obnoxious that since it just automatically follows us and then it just lights us all on fire. This is fucking silly. How do I need to snap into turn-based right after combat. And my party members don't do nothing to avoid it. They're just like, oh, touch the flame ball. That was pretty silly. I've been surprisingly evil? Dude, I just wanted to join in on the party. And they instigated combat. I thought we were just, joining in for the festivities. There was that corpse in there to check out. Plus them. Weapons to sell. I need someone else to pick this stuff up because I'm running out of space.
Seek and you shall find me.
I do need to next stream. I need to next time I run into a vendor, whenever that is, I need to unload a bunch of gear. Nothing. Nothing. Not the most rewarding. Not many spoils for this from this victory. Anything else cool in here? Not much in here. All right, so since I did it this way, chat, tell me how did you, if you encountered this, if you had this encounter, how did you handle it? What happened in your game? All right, northbound. You killed them both? Hey, so did I. They mugged him and made level over his corpse. It's true. They mugged him, but I guess he didn't have anything. He didn't have anything. Survival failed. What is... Oh, I guess there's a bit of lore I didn't get or something. Alright, we all gotta yump. We're yumping.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Whoopa! The Risen Road.
Lies before me.
Alright, we're entering a new area. These potatoes. Corpses. Trouble. Hyena. Blood on the path. Blood on the road. We have 3 different sort of paths. I guess they kind of converge. Let's go see what's up with these hyenas. Follow the blood. Fear the old blood. They didn't have... He didn't... I mean, I say he didn't have anything because when I mugged their corpses, they also had nothing or next to nothing. But if they mugged him, they didn't really get much. You hear there's an interesting interaction if you're playing as a barbarian during that scene. You should be able to break concentration to end the flaming sphere spell. Next time you cast it, see if there's an icon by the character's portrait on the left that shows a spell you're concentrating on. Yeah, it showed that spell as a, you know, sort of like it shows the summon. But what caught me off guard is battle ended. And since my squad is grouped, they all started just converging towards each other, including the flame sphere. And before I knew how to stop it, they were already just getting burned and rather silly. Such lazy developers, am I right? You know, all these lazy, thoughtless, zero effort.
Something tore right through these.
Do they even think about the player?
They didn't stand a chance.
I just wanted to be part of the group. Why am I being so hateful? You know, friends hurt each other from time to time, but we stay friends. The flame ball just hurts people more consistently. Bloated hyena.
The beautiful broken heap smells oddly.
Do I still have speak to animals?
You find you can't resist inhaling her offals. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another.
Whoa, it's turning into something?
Her
Super hyena?
darling pups will not be of her own species. Gnolls bring forth their iniquitous litter from many corpsed wombs.
Whoa.
Including hyenas.
Can I
move quickly, but not quickly
No.
enough?
I want talk with animals. It wasn't going to give me a chance. Team win, team celebration. And you just cast commune with aminals before I go in there.
Amicus animatus.
They're gonna turn into gnolls anyway.
His eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and
Bliss and agony.
Her offals smell irresistible. And while her blood feast has filled her, the hyena is not yet
Interesting.
sated.
This slightly different text.
See, my flesh becomes new flesh.
Okay.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Her darling pups will not be of her own species. Gnolls bring forth their iniquitous litter from many corpsed wombs, including hyenas.
I guess that was worth it. This druid, destroy the abomination. Gale approves.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
No combat. Oh, combat anyway. Go invisible. I mean, if I move Asterion out of the way, will he not have to take such a circuitous route? Let's do Asterion first.
Let's have some carnage.
I play with Asterion the least, so I don't have the best sense of like his best tactics. Let's just do like this, and then the old trusty. If nothing else, you always got magic missile. And we'll enter. Get up nice and close with the invisible lad. And turn.
Give up.
Shadow fart. Advantage, we'll take care of it. Rip.
That hyena's going for help.
This one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not if I can help it.
Onward.
Stand on my feet.
This is the one we need to get.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
It's gonna slip though, hopefully. Shillelagh! I need more better bonus actions for my main character. These all suck. I guess this one doesn't suck too bad.
A tale for the ages.
Nice. It's slightly higher ground, perhaps. %. Don't slip. Oh, it slipped. How did these guys get what? How come they? I thought we killed it before it had a chance to. That's not good. That's not good. We gotta kill these guys. Are gonna turn into gnolls also, so might as well kill these before they do.
Tormented.
With finesse.
Oh, I fell on the ice like an idiot. Fell on my own ice. Soul offering of Asterion? On Asterion. Numb a creature's soul and offer it to Yunao to prevent it from taking bonus actions. Okay. Heal a creature I can see. Gale. Okay. This one's still alive. Miss. 88% miss.
Behold, the dance of death.
We got more angry gnolls up here. Maybe our best friend, the flaming sphere, put it up here as a defensive measure. We'll have to at least walk through it. I'm concentrating on that, so I gotta not concentrate on other things. Can I pick up? I can't. It's a full action to help someone who's downed. Me and my shitty bonus actions. Hey, have a good night, Desi. Always a pleasure. Me and my shite bonus actions. Halo of Spores. I mean, I guess that's actually a decent one. Do a little bit of damage here. End turn. Uh-oh, here they come. Gale's turn. He's got 20 health. Cloud of daggers. And then nothing really. Except for maybe, oh, but I'll get attacked if I move. Gravity shove. I guess I just gotta post up. I guess I could heal. Full health at least. Lacerate. Miss! Nice damage. Oh, that thing woke up and turned into a newborn. It's got full health. What a jerk. Not enough movement. Let's go invisible. I don't get much movement. I got 15. Oof. Astarion gets up. Can't use bonus action. Hmm. 80% chance. Nice. Well, I can't do bonus actions. I guess I can move. What's this condition I'm in? Soul numbed. So that's my no bonus actions. So I guess I just chill. Shadowheart. Gale needs your help. How much health does this have? 10. Dead. Okay, good. And then we'll move over here.
Heading there.
And turn.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Moonglow. On you. Moonbeam. And then we'll move in.
Light on my feet.
Can I hit you with this? Low chance. Work though. Health down to 11. We chill. This one only has 5 health. 2 to you, 1 to you. Nice, nice. Bonus action? Nothing good. Just chill, I guess. And this is the weapon's turn. Attack. 1 health! And turn. Multi-attack. Oof. Miss, miss, miss. Astarion not doing too hot. Can we give Astarion a big healing potion? Okay. Astarion, need you to chug. Am I present? Yeah. Much better. Miss!
Over here.
He died anyway from the residual damage. Alright, Shart. Low ground's not helping us. 55.
Got to press on.
4 to 24. Nice. 1 left.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Now I should be able to, yeah, I can move this. Move it onto this guy. 17 damage? Only 3 left. Pretty sweet. I'm doing fine. I guess I could drink a potion. Topped off.
The last board is set.
And magic missile never misses. Woo! That was pretty hairy battle. Now is our fireball? Our fireball's already gone, so it's not gonna kill us.
Blood will draw trouble.
All right, time to loot all the things. E in an ear. I should lead with someone who's got more carry capacity.
My faith protects me.
Shadowheart. Check the old rib cage. Ah. Mangled corpse.
Worth a rummage?
Worth a rummage. Dead caravan agent, as per my last letter. Supplies. Longsword. Though the name of the recipient is obscured, the letter appears to continue a debate of some heat. Your analysis is flawed. The hells are not so simple to understand. Boiling down 9 cosmological layers into evil, with a few more rules, does generations of scholars discredit. Each layer is its own unique moral and magical ecosystem. What Zariel permits in Avernus may be blasphemy to Mammon in the chained cities of Mineros. The hells bend not only to their whim and will, but to their mere presence. The more souls they acquire, the more that combined influence spreads. Avernus itself is glorious for study. Watch a Yugoloth mercenary debate mid-battle with a Rakshasa and tell me I'm wrong. From its red starless sky to every bloody tributary leading to the Styx, there's something to explore. Of course, getting down there in the middle of the Blood War is a bit stressful, but you can't judge what you don't know. Gotten off topic, the point is, you're wrong! Looking forward to your reply. Now, there's this stuff over here. I guess let's go see what
This way.
the gnolls were up to. Probably do a short rest to get off back too.
That took the edge off.
Mangled corpse. An open letter on oppression in peacocks. Written in a furious, slopping hand, this is a letter to the editor of Baldur's Bash. Tabloid notorious for its controversial articles. Dear editor, I find it despicable, nay diabolical, that you would defend Baldur's Gate's ridiculous restrictions regarding animals in the city. No animal larger than a peacock may gain entry? How archaic. My darling Giselle is the most well-behaved bear you'll ever meet. And yet, to spend time with my child, I must visit my summer home in Cormyr. I call upon the Parliament of Peers to resolve this issue. Immediately. The emotional and psychological well-being of the people of Baldur's Gate is at stake, and I shall take this to the highest of authorities should it not be dealt with accordingly. Right now, Giselle cries out for her father. This archaic policy has separated a child from their parent. I don't know how Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard lives with himself. We're almost to Baldur's Gate. I think it's going to be the next couple, a little bit just off the edge of the part of the map that we've explored. And it's, again, right next to the Elden. For a second, I thought this might have been the Elden Ring, but it's just Garnet Ring. But we're almost there. I'm pretty sure. I can feel it. It's by the pacing of the whole game, you know? It feels like we're approaching endgame. But it might be a few more minutes. This guy's dead but standing. Interesting. Alright, so now decisions. Decisiones. We came up from the Blighted Village. We had this little battle over here. I guess we can go to the right to see how, if and how it connects to the rest of the map. Do a quick save Reno. I am getting a little hungry for my dinner. Let's see what we can find before that. Half-eaten apple. Carnival squash. I'm all about getting the camp supplies. I want to be able to long rest as much as I feel like. Bag of rotten food. We don't need to check that. More bloody corpses. No, I was just being sarcastic. That I'm in the first act still, so I'm pretty sure. I don't think the end game's in the first act. I don't think. What's this little nook right here? How do I get to it? I don't understand. It's to the right? Down here? Wait, why is it showing that there's like... Oh, we can go down here. Why? Or we can just go across. Scratch! Can we get up here? Can't get there. Can't get there. I want to get there.
What to do?
I can't. Now they can follow me. Do I have my animal talking? I do.
Very well.
Let's go talk to Scratch. Sad.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened to you?
I told you to go.
Do I have advantage? I mean you no harm. We did it.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Perhaps we can help? I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Prove the man is dead, shout at his corpse. Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Cool. We won't harvest the corpse, but I hope we have a doggy that joins our pack at some point. Gale can't make it. Here, let's separate. Gale can use magic to make it, I think. Wait, Gale is this.
Excellent choice.
You can make it. Gale just can't jump for shit? Is that what's going on? What do you mean not enough space? Why can't I jump further?
Dr. Fostis PhD says, You're close to something on the other side of the river.
When you say the other side that Gale's, like the north side or the south side? The other side from Gale or the other side of the rest of the party? Gale's side. So don't bother. So I should stay on the north side for now. I can do that. Close to something, huh? Oh, everyone regroup. Gather you round. I'm curious about Scratch, though. Alright, I do sort of got to wrap up soon, because it's like almost 8 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner, but if I want to run into this thing, give me some gentle guidance, like on the map. Maybe do I want to go this way, further east a little bit? I want to go north a little bit? East a little bit, I guess, if we said along the river. I imagine maybe east.
All's well that ends.
Wait, you guys, no. Fuck, don't come back, no.
Oh, I have the magic
Everyone
dust.
follow Gale.
My pleasure.
Everyone jump back over here. Come on. Why don't they come? Why don't they... Now, if I fast travel, do enemies... Oh, but fast travel's too far away. I guess I just have to move them one by one. Because reasons. They can make the jumps. Why aren't they following?
I wonder what the next move is.
It's weird. The direction I was going before I crossed, that would be east.
What now?
We are returning. Okay, so now I'm retaking the leader, the mantle, and everyone follow me. We are heading eastward.
If not over, then through.
I'm saving. Blood. Karlak. Running hot. Is this someone recruitable? Is this what you were referring to? Karlak? Let us chat. Go west. Oops, I went the wrong way. This is the right way. Okay, cool. Are you all right?
Me? Never been better.
Join my crew.
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did.
I don't remember you from the ship.
Now that's a story, and I'll tell it to you, but truth be told, we shouldn't stay here too long. See, these Paladins of...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
tadpoles in her head to connect us. Maybe you ought to shed some light on what I just saw. It's a tadpole.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are?
I'm Dilsnick.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Sure.
A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Sure. You want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry. I'll lead the charge. I could use your help. There's a lot of them, and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
Yes.
She's, perhaps a little rough around the edges. But I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
Let's do it.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on, though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
We've got a new objective, and we've got a new party member. Party member unlocked. Karlak. We'll have to go back to camp to get her. We'll sit Asterion back down. But that's exciting stuff. Got a new objective, new party member, new variables to the equations. She seems pretty cool already, right up front. But that's exciting stuff. Oops. No. Skip.
No. Plus, I appreciate anyone.
I'm not trying to talk to you, Asterion. We're just having a little peaceful moment down by the water. Regaining our composure, enjoying the scenic waterfall. But with that, it's dinner time. So I am going to go eat some dinner. I have some leftover spicy potato tacos from Taco Bell. I'm excited about. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I will be back on Thursday, latest. Potentially tomorrow if I don't have other plans, and then we'll keep chipping away at this. But yeah, thanks for your time and your company. Be safe, and yeah, thank you for watching.
DRFostis PhD says, good night and good luck with those tacos.
I'm very skilled and experienced with tacos, and it is, after all, Choco Tuesday. I have to live by the meme. But all right, you guys be good. Catch you next time. Peace.
Thank you.
Goodbye.